In a quiet town surrounded by mountains, there lived a boy named Noah. Noah was different from other children. He never spoke. Not at school. Not at home. Not even to his own mother. Since he was little, people called him the silent boy. At school, students laughed at him. Can you even talk? Maybe he's cursed. But Noah always stayed quiet. Every afternoon after school, he sat alone beside the train station and watched people leave for faraway cities. He loved watching trains. Because trains always moved forward. Unlike him. One cold winter evening, Noah noticed an old man struggling to carry heavy bags near the station. People walked past without helping. Noah quietly stood up and carried the bags for him. The old man smiled warmly. "Thank you." Noah simply nodded silently. From that day on, the old man often visited the station. Sometimes he brought Noah warm bread. Sometimes hot tea. Even though Noah never spoke, the old man continued talking to him kindly. One snowy evening, the old man asked softly, "Why do you never speak?" Noah looked down at the ground. For a long moment. Nothing. Then finally, the boy whispered very quietly, "Because people only hear loud people." The old man became silent. That single sentence broke his heart. He sat beside Noah and said, "You know, the world is full of noise. But quiet people often notice the most beautiful things." Noah looked at him carefully. Nobody had ever said something like that before. Days passed. Slowly. Noah started smiling more. Then one afternoon, disaster struck. A little girl accidentally fell onto the train tracks while trying to grab her toy. People screamed in panic. The train was coming fast. Nobody moved. Nobody. Without thinking, Noah jumped onto the tracks. The crowd gasped. He grabbed the little girl tightly and pushed her back onto the platform. But Noah slipped. The train horn roared loudly. At the last second, several people pulled Noah to safety. The station became completely silent. The little girl cried while hugging her mother. Everyone stared at Noah in shock. The same people who ignored him were now calling him a hero. News about Noah spread across the town. For the first time in his life, people truly saw him. The next morning at school, students whispered quietly. But this time, not to mock him, to admire him. Even the teachers smiled proudly. During class, the principal entered the room and said, "Noah, the entire town wants to thank you." Every student turned toward him. Noah's hands trembled nervously. Slowly, he stood up. The room waited silently. Then Noah spoke clearly, "I was never weak. I was just afraid." Some students lowered their heads in shame. Others began clapping softly. Soon the whole classroom applauded loudly. That evening, Noah returned to the train station. The old man was waiting there smiling. "You found your voice." Noah smiled gently. Then he replied, "No." People finally listened. The train passed slowly beside them as snow fell peacefully from the sky. And for the first time, the silent boy no longer felt invisible.